coming to you live from Surprise in Arizona. Hope you're having a super fantastic sparkling day. Welcome to Before the Dirt Nap podcast number 1807. It's Friday. Yay. Hope you guys are ready for the weekend. Have you done your Finish It Friday? What did you get done today? I got some genealogies. Oh, that's what I'm doing this weekend too. Okay. So I thought, what plans you guys got for the weekend? It's Friday today. What are you doing this evening? Are you kicking back, relaxing? Are you going out with some friends for dinner and drinks or something? Or are you going to the movies? Or are you just having a quiet night in and reading a book? What are you up to this evening? And then what are you up to this weekend? So I'm I'm super excited for this weekend because, well, first of all, I had this idea that came to me on Wednesday. And so I sent a message to a friend saying, hey, I need to bounce some ideas off you for a possible collaboration. And she's like, okay. So we set up the appointment for tomorrow. So I am super excited. And yes, more stuff has ended on that mind map that I talked about last night that I created for it. And we've got more stuff that's gone in there with some other ideas as well. So it's going to be interesting tomorrow to see what she thinks of that. But I don't get to talk to her about that till tomorrow afternoon. So I'm like, well, what can I do in the morning? And then I was looking on, and I'm like looking around, and I've got these boxes sitting in the family room which have DVDs in them, and I have nothing to put the DVDs on. Now I have my 2 binders full of DVDs that I took in the RV with me for the last 4.5 years, but there were some that didn't make it in, and I'm like looking, and I thought, oh, maybe I could look at getting some storage for them. Get a shelving unit that holds DVDs. So I'm looking at the various ones, and I'm like, oh, they all say they hold this. How many DVDs do I have? So this morning I suddenly remembered, oh yeah, I got to count the DVDs so I can get my DVD thingy organized and get them all organized and everything. So I got out and counted them. I did not count the collections because the collections I just counted the regular DVD and Blu-ray cases. I did not count those collection ones that has more than one DVD in there that's bigger than the regular DVD holder, or the one that has the collection, with like the book and the extra bits in there. I've got a special place for those. And so just on the jewel cases alone, the DVD cases with the regular DVD cases with the regular Blu-ray cases, I had 244 DVDs in boxes. And I'm like thinking, and I don't think that's all of them. So I'm like, okay. So we have to look for something that holds more than 250. And I didn't count the collection. I probably should have counted the collection ones and all that. Yeah, it's not going to matter now. So I'm on there, and I'm on Amazon, and I'm having a look around, going through these things. I came across these cubes that you can, the cube bookcases that you can put them together. And these ones are 15.74 inches long by 11.74 inches high by 11 inches deep. And I'm like, well, how many DVDs can I get in 15 inches? And of course, the 15.74 goes to the outside of the cube, not the inside of the cube. And then because they're cubes, you've got the 4 pieces are all separate, and you've got to put them together to create the cube. You can do different configurations. And I'm like thinking, well, that could be fun. But knowing me, we'll see what happens. I got to work out where it's going to go first. And it was on sale at, I think it was 15% off. I don't care. It was on sale. And they also had a coupon there as well. So it was on sale down to $38, and for less than that, and I got it for less than the $38 that they advertised by the time they added in the tax. It was like $37 with the coupon. The 20% off the 15% off took it down to $38. Then there was a coupon on there that would be applied at checkout. That got applied at checkout, and it ended up being $37 and change by the time they added on the taxes. I was sort of like, I like that deal. And it's already in the same day delivery. So it's already been delivered. It's still in the box. The box is still sealed. I haven't taken it out or anything. But it's super lightweight. And so I can't wait to put that together tomorrow and get all those DVDs out of boxes. So that'll be, I think, like 4 boxes. I think it was 4 or 5 boxes I was going through and counting today. I can get rid of tomorrow. Yay! And so then this afternoon I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, I can put it that side of the TV, I can put it that side of the TV, I can put it behind the couch. Where am I going to put it? And then how am I going to configure? Well, configuring it, we'll work that out tomorrow. if I'm going to just do the straight 18, and it's got 18 cubby holes on this thing. Oh, so when I went and measured, I thought 15 inches. All right, let's go to 15 inches and see how many DVDs we can get in 15 inches. It was 24 to 25. And so I came back and went 24 by 18. It came out to something like 400 and somewhere around 450. And I'm like, that'll work, because then I can use other shelves for other things and I have room for expansion. Oh, yeah, or if I really wanted to, I could unpack because I still have all the jewel cases that the DVDs and the binders were in. So I thought I'd gotten rid of that, but I found the box of them the other day. So I figured, I could just put them all back into their jewel cases if I really wanted to. And I'm like thinking, no, because that's like 500 DVDs between the two binders. They're just going to stay in the binders. So yeah, we have a few DVDs. And so now I'm like thinking, do I put them in alphabetical order by title? Do I put them into their genre? So now I've got that thought process going, and I'm trying to figure out where it's going to go. And so I was sitting in the family room tonight after I finished work, and I'm like sitting there going, well, I've got that bookcase that has my cookbooks on it, which is sitting in the family room right now. Where do I want that to sit? I want it to sit in the breakfast area somewhere. So maybe I can move there's a couple of boxes there that I could move. I've still got a lot of boxes to unpack. Maybe I can move those couple of boxes there, put it there, but then it gets in the way of Zeffie's stuff that's there. So since I don't have high chairs by my island, which overhangs, I figured it's going to go under there for now, because then if I'm sitting at the table, I want to look up recipes, I can turn around, I can pull the book up, I can put it there on the table in front of me, and we can read it while I sit at the table. Efficiency. So I made up that. So now I have to go and move everything out of there so I can move the bookcase, and I've got recycling sitting under there at the moment. So that's all going in the recycle bin tomorrow. And then I can move that, and then I can start constructing my DVD holder thingy, bookcase thingy. But I'm excited. I'm finally get rid of boxes that have been sitting around the TV for ages, because I've got DVDs in them. And I have another couple of boxes in my craft room as well. So I get to put that together tomorrow and get that all sorted. So do I put them in genre order? Do I put them in the genre and then put them in order by their name? Or it'll make it easier to find if I put like all the musicals together for musical month. Yeah, maybe I'll do it by genre. Have a different cubby hole for each genre. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. What's your suggestions? Do you have suggestions on that? So yes, it's going to be building the DVD storage and then sorting all the DVDs to go on there. Am I going to do it by genre? I don't know. I know that in the binder, I kind of started just putting them in there, but then I sort of thought, oh, I have a lot of movies with Harrison Ford, and so let's put all the Harrison Ford movies together. Oh, Sandra Bullock, let's put all those movies together. So I kind of have them kind of sorted that way in the binders. And then, of course, I had all the James Bond ones that are just all together. Except for the latest ones that came out. And then I have my Thunderbirds together. So, yeah, I'll figure it out tomorrow. Might have to create an index or something to make it easier to find. Yeah. Actually, I've been meaning to do that with the binders. Put an index in front of the binders, alphabetical by title. And then I've got some more genealogy to do. So I've been working on... I got a message through Ancestry from the person in New Zealand who's supposed to be my second or third cousin, and we're trying to figure out how they fit into the tree. So I've been researching one part of that family and can't find where the connection is, but it could be through one of the other names that she's looking, because I know that I have at least one of the other names in my tree as well. So I'm going to have a look at that, but I'm not sure where they fit into her tree. So I'm waiting for her to reply so she can give me some more information about that side of her tree that I can then see if it fits in, how it fits into my tree. But coming out some very interesting information about that family. Yes, very interesting information. It's amazing what you can find when you're looking through newspapers. Been looking through the past and present, because I've come across not a problem or an issue, but a thought. I have a thought about one person and I know his wife, who is my second great aunt. I know the guy that it was her second marriage when she married into the surname that I'm researching. And so I know it was her second marriage. And I thought, wonder if, because I've got this list printed from the New Zealand Birth, Deaths and Marriages website. and I had it organized by name, by father's name for the births, by father's name for the births. And I'm like, he's the only one that appears in there with that particular combination of first name, last name. What age was he when he got married? So I had a look and I thought, he could have been married before and had kids. So I looked through my printouts. Yes, found that particular name, only the one occurrence of that name. Actually, that one occurrence was in there. There was two of that name in there with two different wives. And I looked at the dates and thought, that could work. And then I went and looked at what I thought would be the first wife and found her death notice. So like, yes, we're onto something here. And which was before he got married to the second wife, which was my second great-grandaunt. And I'm like, this could very possibly be the same guy has been married twice and he's got children from both families. But that won't explain the connection. Because his kids from the first marriage would not be related to me blood-wise unless it comes in somewhere else in the tree. So we're still working on that one, but it's a very interesting thought. And so now my question is did this person get married twice? And was his first wife this one? And was his second wife? Well, I knew who the second wife was, so I've already proven that one. So if he got married, has he been married before? And who was his first wife? So that's the question we're going to go and have a look at and research, because when we're researching genealogy, we always come up with a research question. So now I've got to find out, is this person, and they got married in England, who I found the English parish records of their marriage. So now my question is this person with this first name and middle name the same as this person with this that got married to my second great-grandaunt? As they the same people, and he actually got married first? So that's my question I'm going to go and solve. So yes, it's all very interesting. I got a stack of paper that's very disorganized right now. It was organized earlier today when I was working on this. I had to put a timer on, and I found my timer. Oh, my cool little timer. So I had to put that on and use that while I was researching. And the only reason I use that over the phone is that one's got this one here has a very annoying sound that it makes. And I'm just like, yeah, that one makes me jump. Whereas if it's on the phone, I tend to ignore it a little bit, like press the button and keep going. This one, not so much. Easy, girl. Yeah, she's had fun watching the delivery guys come today, because we had a couple of other things that we got ordered today as well. So, but that's about it. That's our plans for the weekend. So we're going to be building our DVD storage thing, organizing the DVDs onto the storage thing. I can't wait to get that done. And because it's got so many, it's going to have so much space on it, I've got places I can put photographs up. We're going to show you where I can put photographs up. Might be able to put my angel out. I was talking about my angel earlier. So I might be able to put my angel up. And I've got genealogy stuff, and I'm talking with my friend tomorrow. So talking with my friend tomorrow around 2:00. So that's going to determine what I'm going to do for the rest of the weekend. Because it could be that we decide to go, that we might decide there's some merit in this. Let's do some research. This is the research we have to do. So we're going to go do the research and stuff. I don't know. After my conversation tomorrow, I will have a better idea on what the next step is. Or it could be that it's a idea and we're not going to do anything with it. We just have a general catch-up conversation. So anyway, but what plans have you got for this weekend? What you up to? What you doing? I'm just staying cool this weekend. It's 112 out there, which is like 44 degrees Celsius. 44, yeah, 44.44, some blah, blah, blah. Yeah, certain DOG, I'm not sure if she's going to wait an hour to go for a walk. You want to snooze for an hour, Zeffy, and then we'll go for a walk? Just an ear turn. Nothing else. Do you want to go for a walk, Zeph? Not even an ear twitch on that one. She's so funny. Anyway, so what plans are you up to this weekend? And we're going to go wash the car this weekend too. Yes, the car needs a wash. We're going to go wash it. We have a really cool car wash. They all like my co-pilot. Zeffy just sits there and just looks all around. And the brushes are whacking the car. The car wash is going. It's whacking everything. And Zeffy's just... And then she eventually just lays down. And then when the blowers come on to dry the car, she just sticks her head up, looks around, puts her head back down again. And then, of course, I drive over to where they have all the sunshades set up. The shade piece is set up where you can go and dry down the car and all that sort of stuff. And so I want to do it tomorrow morning before it gets too hot. But I leave the engine running while she stays sitting inside where it's nice and cool. And the fact that it's next door to Dutch Brothers, she noticed that. When I took her through the second time, I get back in the car and she's facing the back. She's got her head over the back of the seat, looking out the back window at Dutch Brothers, where we get her pup cup. Yeah, where she gets her pup cup from, and she's like whining, and I'm like, "What's the matter?" And so I look to see where she's looking. I'm like, "Oh no, the line was too long. I wasn't going to stay there for that." So I says, "No, we're not doing that today." So, yeah, one of these days we'll finish from there and go and join the queue, depending on how busy it is at the time. But anyway, with that, we're out of here. I'm going to go do something between now and then. Maybe I'll go start clearing the area where I'm thinking of putting the bookcase. I've got to take some measurements, though, because I have to figure out how they did 18, 3 across 6 height. I think it's 15, almost 16 inches. Yeah. It'll fit in that gap. But they got these other cool setups that I'm like thinking, well, maybe I could do those. But we'll see. I got to figure it out. And then I thought, well, maybe I don't have to put all 18 cubicles up there. I could use some of those cubes to create 2 small shelves, and one for the DVDs, and then the other one I could go put in my craft room, because that needs some shelving in there as well. And so I thought, well, maybe I could put some in there too. So we shall see. I'll show you the finished products when they're done. Okay. You guys go have a super fantastic sparkling evening. We'll catch you guys back here tomorrow evening at